Hey, what's up everyone? Another day in the garage, go figure. It is muddy and crappy outside, so not gonna be doing any riding right now. We're kind of in between ice and mud and trail riding. So today's project is these tires. I put them up on the Facebook Marketplace, tried to sell them because I'm gonna go a different route for next ice season. And these tires, these Coyotes with 2480 studs that I got in them, they worked great on hard ice, but once it turned slush, it the tread pattern themselves just didn't work, and I was spinning pretty much the entire time. Just no lift situation again. So you know, I got some money in these. I gotta clean them up, get the rust off, maybe throw them in some oil for the summer. And but today's project is, where did I put it? So I got tire slime in these tires now, and I haven't touched this tire since so I did pull one stud out on the very edge at the race, plugged it, put some more air in it. So I haven't touched this tire since last Saturday, so it's been a few days now. It's lost a couple pounds. That tire, so there's slime in this one, there's slime in that one, and I haven't touched any air in that. That one looks fine. There's slime in this one lost a couple pounds, but not that big of a deal. This one I didn't put no slime in, and that tire's been like that since I pretty much studded them up. So that one's the worst, and it doesn't have nothing in it. But today what I want to do is I want to pull these studs and really put the tire slime to the test. I was thinking about just keeping these because they were hooking really well in the on the hard stuff, and now I know they don't hook as well in the slush, which we might run into, and I just want a tire that's all around good. And so what I think I'm going to do is, what I'm going to try is I'm going to sacrifice one tire. Alright, so I pretty much got 30 pumps in, and this thing is cashed out. It's empty. So now I have sealant in all 4 tires. That's what she kind of looks like after you put the stuff in. Just kind of clean that up a little bit. And then you put your valve in, and you get ready for some air. If you've never seen this done, do that. Pretty simple stuff. We do this at the sand dunes all the time to drop the air pressure. That way it goes quicker. Alright, so that took a minute and a half on time lapse. You can see all that rubber that the screws pulled out, and the pile of screws that I took out. That just seemed like it took a lot longer than I was expecting. Pretty sure I'm close to burning that Ryobi up. She's pretty warm. So we're at the step. I'm gonna put some more in it. I was kind of expecting to see a little bit of slime come out, but I guess there's no pressure to push it out. So I don't know how many studs I had in this tire. I did start out with 520, and then I just went to town afterwards. So this was actually a rear tire that I swapped. I believe you guys seen that already if you watch the other videos. So time to throw in some new slime, get that thing rotating, and put a little air in there and see if we can get her to air back up and stay there. Let's try it. Alright, so pretty much did a little air, did some moving, a little bit more air. I think I got roughly 25 pounds in it now. For the most part, it's good. I do hear like that lug right there is leaking. Um, Slow leak, which obviously if that's the leak, it's gonna go flat. But I can put that down low. Everything else, that really is the only thing that I'm really hearing is that one lug. Um, so pretty obvious where all the studs were. You can see the stuff is working. So, and I honestly thought there would have been in every stud hole. I thought there was going to be the stuff, and realistically, it's not even 50% of the studs. I mean, I'd say there's probably only 100 stud holes with slime coming out. So, and that could be maybe for instance this one, the studs were really getting womped out, really working hard, so it womped out the hole a little bit, compared to like this lug and this lug. I mean, there's a little bit coming through there, but I think it's working. I think I might be able to get away with it. So there's that one that I heard earlier. There is another couple more, but I was kind of concerned with the edges, just because this stuff's probably going to be easier to run down the center there. But I'll keep working it in, and realistically, it'd be great if I could drive it, and really get that stuff flinging around and move the tire back and forth and slide it side to side. And I'm just not gonna do that with all of them. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna actually I'll locate it. Actually, here it is. I'm just gonna put that down at the bottom, so that way the concentration gets down there, and see if that will work, and if we can plug that lug and go from there. So I'm at about 35 right now, and it seemed like every time I upped it, a little bit more would come out, or there'd be a new hole. So I'm at 40 pounds right there. I don't hear anything right now. I can hear one spewing. So that one's spewing right there. I heard another one open up. Just clogged. Realistically, I think this product works. I have no doubt in my mind. Just what you gotta do is I'll wrap this video up. I think this is a win. Let all the air pressure out, release that valve, read the directions, and I mean, I think this would be fine. I think what really needs to happen is I need to get on the road. I need to drive this, and with the vibration and everything, I think that's going to be a lot better than spinning it by hand, me personally. But I don't know. This was just kind of a trial run just to see. The $60 in sealant that I got, to me that's worth it, because these these tires are good. No complaints in the dirt with them. Just not the tire I wanted for ice racing. So I'm going to get another set of tires for the winter, strictly for winter, and then those studs. Another one just opened up, which didn't have no slime in it yet. So that's why I wanted to build up that pressure. But I want to get another set of tires that I've seen work in the slushy and the hard stuff, compared to these. Worked great on the hard ice, but just not the slush. So but yeah, for that, if you want to know if the tire slime works or not, it does work. It is slimy, it is sticky, it is messy, but for the 1 or 2 holes that you might have in your tire, this is gonna work. It just clogged, like I said, anywhere from 540 to 600 holes in this tire. So, and the back tires might even have over 600, not sure, but Hey, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this helped you out in your decision, or just helped you out in whether the stuff worked or not. This was a true test. I mean, there was the studs were 1.25 inches, and then I also had some 1.5 inches, so they did go through into the tire, obviously, or we wouldn't have leaking. But the stuff does work. So hey, stay tuned in. We're gonna be doing stuff like this. I'm trying to punch out a video a week, and whether it's cool riding videos or some kind of pro tip like this, but the stuff works. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you next week. Hey, what's up? We just went back, or we just went for a ride, and the tires are holding up. It's actually the day after we did all that stuff yesterday, and went for a ride yesterday, and the tires are holding air. These three, the two fronts and the driver's rear, is good. I did come in this morning to the garage. This one had air, wasn't flat. I was actually expecting it on the rim because it was leaking, which I just put another like 40 pounds or so in there. You can kind of see it is starting to come out. And I think if I just put a little bit more slime in there, I think it's gonna do just fine. And honestly, I don't ever run anything over 20 pounds of air, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna do when I run 10 to 12 pounds, if it'll actually hold better because there's not so much air coming out. But I feel the slime's gonna work, and hopefully that helps you guys out. And if you like the content and you like us doing stuff like this, I'm gonna do it either way. I'm gonna throw it up on the interweb, and we're just gonna keep making videos like this. But as far as the slime product goes, if you want to know if it works or not, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna save me $700, and I'm gonna be able to run these tires at least one more year. If I can get one more year out of these, which we're looking at doing some racing this year, these tires are probably gonna be toast after this summer anyway. So heck yeah, stay tuned.